One day, little Timmy and little Billy were taking a walk home from school. The air was cold and crisp as the wind blew. Little Billy heard a rustle in the bushes. "What's that?" he asked. Suddenly, Big Joe leaped out of the bushes and descended his fists on little Billy. "Help!" Billy shrieked as he was getting pummeled. He looked around for Timmy, but he was nowhere to be seen. The next day, Timmy came into the classroom. He went to sit next to Billy on his favorite square on the carpet, but Timmy was sitting next to Cameron, his friend from kindergarten. "Hi, Cameron," said Timmy. "Could you move over? I wanted to sit next to Billy." "Sure thing," replied Cameron. "Hey, Billy, want to play tag at recess?" asked the mildly confused Timmy. Usually Cameron was sitting next to Bob and Phil. "No, I don't want to," exclaimed Billy, the sense of betrayal empowering every word. "Why not?" said Timmy, who was very confused. "You ditched me yesterday while I was getting beaten up by Big Old Joe. No friend would ever do that," replied Billy. Timmy sat there wanting to come up with an excuse for anything but the truth. But Timmy knew that Billy wouldn't believe him. "See you later," muttered Billy, as he was getting up from his spot on the rug, leaving Timmy. "I gotta make up for yesterday," thought Timmy, as he sat alone. But how? During lunch, Timmy brought Billy everything he knew he liked, which included cookies, pizza, waffles, and even a delicious ice cream cake. "You can't just make up for yesterday with cookies and pizza, Timmy," said Billy. "I'm sorry for abandoning you yesterday," apologized Timmy. "Apologize not accepted," said Billy. "And leave me alone." After school, Timmy didn't even want to go home. He just sat on the steps of the building. Suddenly, kids came running up. "What's happening?" shouted Timmy. "Joe's back and he's got Billy," yelled Susie. "Somebody's got to help him," said Timmy. But no one said anything. "I guess that someone will be me," exclaimed Timmy, as he rushed off to save Billy. Well, well, well. Look who finally showed up. "I missed you yesterday," said Big Joe, who was holding Billy up by the underpants. "Leave Billy alone," ordered Timmy. Joe's 2.5 brain cells were getting a tough workout keeping up with Timmy. "If you want him, come and get him," challenged Joe. Timmy stepped forward, prepared to save Billy. Joe's smile gave off an "I'm ready to crush this child" look. Joe raised his meaty fist and threw a punch. As Timmy dodged, he could smell the sweat and tears on Big Joe's fist. Timmy saw his chance, and he took it. And that chance was an unguarded stomach of a particular bully known as Big Joe. So he kicked him. Joe fell down. Timmy might have been small, but he packed a punch. "You win, Rat," murmured Big Joe as he passed out. "I gotta go find Billy," thought Timmy. But he didn't need to, because Billy was sitting on a rock, waiting for him. "Thanks, Timmy," said Billy. "You saved me," as they high-fived. "Now Joe won't bother us anymore." "Friends?" asked Timmy. "Forever," replied Billy. "Let's go get some cake," said Timmy. "Sounds good," said Billy. Part 2. Joe. This might have been the end for Timmy and Billy's story, but there's still someone else who needs a lesson. Joe lay unconscious on the grass, and that kick put him in his place. Suddenly, he shot up. He just got knocked out by a 6-year-old. That wasn't right. He was supposed to punch him in the last week. Then all the children would fear him. He walked home that night, defeated. And he would not accept defeat. No. He would crush his enemies. He plopped down on the trash pile that was his bed and passed out. The next day, he went out in search of Timmy, waiting for his revenge. As he rode by Ralph's alley, he heard Ralph yelling at someone. He ran towards the chaos and saw Ralph, his homeless buddy, being hit by a man with a broom. "Hey, I'm standing here," yelled Ralph. "You're in the alleyway, and I do not like people in the alleyway," yelled the man with the broom. "Hey, leave Ralph alone," protested Joe. "No, I want him gone from this place," yelled the man with the broom. "Get out of the way, brat," yelled the man. "No," yelled Joe. The man raised his broom and smacked Joe with his. That tickled, laughed Joe. "Now, it's my turn." Joe raised his fist and threw a punch. The broom man wasn't as nimble as Timmy. The man didn't know what was happening until Joe's fist collided with his gut. Then Joe leaped off the ground, prepared to help out Ralph. Then he kicked him, his rage fueling his foot. The man fell to his knees. Joe stared him dead in the eyes. "You better leave this man and his alley alone. I don't want to see you here ever again," said Joe. He moved, and the man ran away. The feeling of saving Ralph felt good. "Thanks, Joe. That guy's been bullying me for ages. Good thing there's good folk like you," said Ralph. "Yeah," Joe said. Joe thought about this as he rode to school. Suddenly, he saw Timmy. "Now's my chance," he thought. He walked up behind him, prepared to strike, but then Ralph's words rung in his head. He lowered his fist and walked inside. Today, he wouldn't torment small children. No. Today, he would help kids. He didn't blame Timmy for what he did. He would be the school bodyguard, not the bully. Audible hopes you have enjoyed this program.